If your eye area isn't on point, nothing else matters. It's the first thing people notice and it's the easiest way to look more attractive instantly. And no, it's not just genetics, there are many natural ways to level up your eye area, and in this video I'm going to show you how. But first, let's break down what actually makes an eye area attractive. First, we have low set, dark and masculine eyebrows, dense lashes, deep set eyes, healthy skin and fat around the eyes, having a white sclera, normal eye spacing, and preferably positively tilted eyes. Now, some of these things are genetics and cannot be changed without surgery. For example, whether or not you have deep set eyes or if your eyes are negatively tilted. But I'm going to start off with the easier things that you can fix, starting with your eyebrows. The first thing that you can do is use essential oils. Castor oil, rosemary oil, peppermint oil, and emu oil are all going to be great to help stimulate hair growth naturally. You're going to be applying these oils every single night for the best results. The second thing you can do is use minoxidil. I recommend using the foam kind. You just want to use a little bit and apply it every morning and night for the best results. This is actually going to give you faster results than using essential oils, but minoxidil does have side effects sometimes. Sometimes if you stop using it, you can lose the progress that you made. So that's why I recommend essential oils over minoxidil, but essential oils are going to take a lot longer to see the same kind of results. The next thing is going to be microneedling. Either a derma stamp or a derma pen is going to be the best option. Pairing all three of these things can actually give you even better results. You can use minoxidil in the morning, essential oils at night, and microneedling twice a week, and you'll see great results. The next thing is going to be increasing your testosterone and T3 levels. For these, the main things you want to be doing is lifting weights, eating clean, getting enough sleep, and making sure that you're staying in a stress-free environment. If you guys want a more detailed video on how to increase your testosterone or how to increase your T3 levels, let me know in the comments. But increasing those will make you grow thicker eyebrows. A couple other things that you can try if you have very sparse eyebrows: microblading or an eyebrow transplant. Microblading gives you semi-permanent results. They kind of like draw on new eyebrows, but they'll last for like 1 to 3 years. You don't want to go too crazy with this or it's going to look like makeup. You want to just do it in like thinner areas to where it looks natural. And then for an eyebrow transplant, they basically just take hairs from other areas, maybe like the back of your head, and they transplant it to your eyebrow area. It's just a hair transplant for your eyebrows basically. Both of those are obviously going to be a little bit expensive, microblading being the cheaper option between the two. And if you have very light colored eyebrows, you can also try eyebrow dye, just dyeing your eyebrows a darker color. That helps a lot. Now moving on, we're going to talk about your eyelashes. A lot of guys think that having long eyelashes is like a feminine trait or it's like kind of zesty, but men generally have longer and thicker eyelashes than women naturally, and this is due to higher testosterone levels, which stimulates hair growth in your eyelashes and your eyebrows. So having long eyelashes as a man is just a sign of health. It can also be genetics though, so you have to take that into account as well. So here are some things that you can do to improve the thickness of your eyelashes. The first thing is using a product called Latisse, which is basically minoxidil for your eyelashes. It is a little bit expensive, so I did give you guys some more affordable options as well. Castor oil is going to be a great option. Rapid Lash or Rapid Brow are going to be great options as well. You want to be using those at night. You never want to let any of these products drip into your eyes unless it's castor oil. Castor oil is fine if it gets inside your eyes. Now moving on, we're going to talk about having healthy skin and fat underneath and above the eyes. The first thing I'm going to talk about is sunscreen. If you have darker skin underneath your eyes, it can be because of sun damage, because the skin around your eyes is actually more sensitive than the rest of your face, so it's more susceptible to high pigmentation. So if you're black, you still should apply sunscreen to your under eyes. The next thing is going to be applying a cold compress on your under eyes. You can either use an ice cube or you can use a cold tea bag or a cucumber slice on your under eyes. You want to apply it for 10 to 15 minutes. It will reduce the puffiness and hydrate the skin around your eyes. One other thing is to sleep with a few extra pillows to stop the fluid from accumulating under your eyes. And lastly, you want to be eating a diet that consists of collagen-rich foods like bone broth, salmon skin, egg whites, and you want to combine it with vitamin C to help your body actually absorb it. You also want to make sure that your body is hydrated and that you're getting an adequate amount of sleep every single night. Another thing that you can do to increase fat underneath the eyes and above the eyes as well, if it feels hollow or if it looks hollow, is use a product called volufiline, which is basically a fat stimulating compound that you can apply under the eyes daily, and it'll make the skin around your eyes look less hollow over time. Now, if none of this stuff works, it could be genetics. In that case, you can get fillers, fat grafting, laser treatments, or surgery done. Obviously, make sure that you're proceeding with caution if you're going to get a surgical procedure done in your eye area, because it's a very delicate area of the face to be manipulating. Now, here's a bonus tip for having a lot of upper eyelid exposure, and to stop constantly raising your eyebrows. I know a lot of people are very expressive and they like to raise their eyebrows a lot, especially when speaking, but they don't realize that this is negatively impacting their eye area because it's actually making your forehead muscles tighter and it's causing your eyebrows to rest in a naturally higher position. This is why techniques like UUDD don't work, because it actually goes against what it's supposed to do. You're raising your eyebrows to get in that position every single time that you're doing it. So you're actually tightening your forehead muscles and you're causing wrinkles over time. So if you stop constantly raising your eyebrows, your muscle will naturally get weaker in your forehead and it will cause your eyebrows to rest in a naturally lower position. Before I give you guys the next tip, I wanted to let you guys know that if you're a young black man trying to improve your looks, I can give you a full looks assessment with a roadmap of everything that you need to do to achieve your goals if you join my online community, where you also get access to courses on looksmaxxing, hair health, fashion, and dating. I'm also dropping new courses soon, like the hardmaxxing course. And guys, don't worry, it's also very affordable. I'll leave a link in the description. If you guys don't see a link in the description or in the pinned comment, go ahead and shoot me a message on Instagram and I'll send you a link to join. You guys can also message me with any questions that you have on Instagram. I respond to literally everyone, so go ahead and follow me on Instagram anyways. I'll leave a link to it in the description. That being said, let's get back into the video. Now guys, moving on, we're going to talk about how to whiten the sclera, which is the white part of your eyes. Even if everything else is on point, if you have red or yellowish eyes, it's going to take attention away from the rest of your eye area and people are going to notice that. So you want to make sure that you have healthy looking eyes by one, eating a healthier diet or using eye drops like Lumify or Roto. These can whiten your sclera instantly, but you don't want to be overusing them because they can cause rebound redness. If even after doing those two things the issue continues, you want to go see a doctor because sometimes it's allergies, sometimes it's liver health or lack of sleep. And speaking of sleep, you want to make sure that you're getting 7 to 9 hours of sleep every single night. No excuses. That alone can reduce puffiness and improve your whole face. Now let's talk about some slight flaws and how you can fix them, starting with having negative canthal tilt. Honestly guys, I think that this is made a bigger deal by the looksmaxxing community than it actually is. If your eye area is on point, it's not that serious, but if you really feel like you need to fix this, there are procedures that you can do to fix it, like a plasty or a canthopexy, and these procedures just adjust the outer corners of your eyes. So if you have negative canthal tilt, you could get that procedure done and it would make your eyes a little bit more positively tilted. The next thing is going to be having upper eyelid exposure. Honestly guys, having upper eyelid exposure is not that serious. The looksmaxxing community makes it a much bigger deal than it actually is. Having less upper eyelid exposure is just usually a more masculine look, because if you have deep set and low set eyebrows, you usually will have no upper eyelid exposure, or at least minimal upper eyelid exposure. On the other hand, if you have higher set eyebrows, which is a more feminine trait, you're going to have a little bit more upper eyelid exposure. Now the best procedure for getting rid of upper eyelid exposure is just fat grafting to the upper eyelid, which is a procedure where they take fat from another part of your body and just inject it to the area above your eyes. It's not going to make your eyes more deep set or your eyebrows lower set. It's just going to get rid of that upper eyelid exposure. So if you really want to get rid of it, you can get fat grafting done. Last but not least is going to be eye spacing. Honestly guys, there's really nothing you can do about, your eyes being too far apart or your eyes being too close together. You just have to rock with it. The only thing you can do is shape your eyebrows slightly differently to take attention away from your eye spacing, or rock hairstyles but mask it as well. Locks is a really good style to take attention away from your eye spacing. With that being said guys, this is the end of the video. Let me know your opinions in the comments. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.